It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. Hope y'all ready for this one, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie Greg from Notre Dame.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. But let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 5. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. They face 2nd down and 7. They go right back to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Colts. Now, for the point after. It's up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019, to lead them.
I just love watching Kyler Murray play quarterback, Mike, because it just reminds you that they come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, to be this small, but this fast and have that much arm talent, you just don't see that combination very often, let alone in the NFL. But we are now more than a year removed from that knee injury. I think he's ready to prove that he was worth that #1 overall pick just a few seasons ago, and he considers himself one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL now that he's fully healthy again.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That one is complete to McBride. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 49. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready now for their second drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. He'll drop to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle, and he's got down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll look to throw again. To the outside, hauled in by Pittman. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Completing this one to Downs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Colts go out to a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense ready for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll find his tight end, McBride.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Second down, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Power run inside. Here's Connor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Going to work Connor in the middle here. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. play action now. It's Murray. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. To throw is Murray. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 10-3 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinals lining up for punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and 9. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Colts move out in front, 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dallas. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cards offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing Murray. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. Gets to the edge at the 30. 19 more on that one, and another first down. They'll go right back to Connor. He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Murray to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now Connor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut into that lead. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense and Josh Downs heading back to the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And on a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, that's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They send the tight end in motion. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. To try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force 4th down.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. We'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Murray now on 2nd down. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. To throw again is Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, Mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Colts offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass right side to Downs. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to keep it himself. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Dallas. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the zone read, given to Connor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Colts about to kick this one away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. on the give. This is Connor. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kenny Moore there to make the play. They go play action with Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete. The Cardinals line up for a punt. On the return is Gould. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
A nice alert play there, Mike, by his teammate to fall on that fumble, but it really just comes down to effort. Coaches preach it on both sides of the ball. The more guys around the ball, the more good things happen, and fortunately for this offense, he recovers the fumble, and they live to continue this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Connor. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw is Murray. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the first down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. That's Downs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They go right back to Taylor. Taylor a first down and more. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. He'll look to throw. To the outside, hauled in by Pittman. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's...
To the goal line and in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. On the ground, it's Connor. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. They'll go again here to Connor. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. McBride is the motion man. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Our run inside. Here's Connor. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
He's just such a hard guy to get on the ground. You can see just his strength and his ability to fight through contact. But give credit to the defense. They kept coming after him, and eventually they got him down on the ground, and they got him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I really like the 3rd down screen play. I thought it was a good call. You're hoping that your running back is able to pick up those extra yards to convert the first down. But in this case, he's tackled short, and it brings up fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's going to have a Cards first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Murray. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion comes Pittman. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get about 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Back to throw. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Downs goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. They motion the slot man left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind her, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
There's that man again, another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. Second and 7. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. This one caught at the 4. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dallas. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. Second and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's fourth down.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense taking him down for a loss. Brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. To throw again is... Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
The Colts offense ready to take over once again. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's a zone read. He'll keep it himself. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. the chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and long. And that is incomplete. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dallas. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, there's clearly some type of communication issue going on up front. I mean, 2 plays in a row now, they allow the same defender to get into the backfield for a sack. This offensive line has got to come together and figure it out, because if not, I got a feeling this guy's day might not be done.
Murray now on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
2 critical factors to closing out games with the lead in the NFL, Mike. On offense, you got to be able to run the ball. On defense, you have to be able to rush the passer. And here they are winning here late in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back sacks. It's going to go a long way in closing this one out.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot. His ability to get downfield and use that big body. When you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. They go play action with Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. First and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll be taken down.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays, this one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. So it's a win for the Colts. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.